Hare Krishna, Danvat Pranam. Welcome to Vani Amrit Vani program. High Grace Padmavati Mataji will be giving her transcendental words of wisdom, and Bhakt Rameshwar Nayak Prabhuji will be reading the Nam Amrit, followed by Prabhupada will be read by Rashmi Bitra Mataji. Welcome once again. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada की जय। His Holiness गोपाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। His Grace शिक्षा गुरु रूप विलास प्रभु की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामामृता। If one thinks the Hare Krishna mantra to be sectarian Hindu, he can sing in the Christian church, which is the same process. Krishna specifically states that this process of Krishna consciousness is susukham, very pleasant and easy to practice. Indeed, the devotional process is very pleasant. We melodiously sing with instruments and someone will listen and also join Shravanam Kirtanam. Of course, the music should be in relation with the Supreme Lord in glorification of Him. Hearing Bhagavad Gita is also part of the devotional service, and in addition to hearing it, one should be eager to apply it in his life. Krishna consciousness is a science and should not be accepted blindly. There are 9 processes of devotional service recommended: hearing, chanting, remembering, worshipping, praying, serving, engaging as a servitor of the Lord, establishing friendly relations with the Lord, offering everything to the Lord. These are all easy to practice and should be joyfully performed. Of course, if one thinks that Bhagavad Gita and the Hare Krishna mantra are part of the Hindu system and does not want to accept them because of this, he can nonetheless attend the Christian church and sing there. There is no difference between the process and that process. The point is, whatever process one follows, he must become God conscious. God is neither Muslim nor Hindu nor Christian. He is God. Nor are we to be considered Hindu, Muslim, or Christian. These are bodily designations. We are all pure spirit, part and parcel of the Supreme. Raja Vidya, the knowledge, the king of knowledge. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. February 4th. The more you cleanlize the temple, the more you decorate the deities, the more your heart becomes cleanlinized and you become spiritual decorated. Cleanliness is next to godlinessly. Material world means dirty things and spiritual world means clean. Calcutta, February 4th, 1977. Hare Krishna, Dandot Pranam to all Bhaktajana.
हरे कृष्णा। जगत गुरु शिला प्रभुपाद की जय। होलीनेस गोपाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। हिज ग्रेस रूपलास प्रभु जी की जय। सभी भक्त वृंद की जय। हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय। हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की जय। मॉर्निंग चैंटिंग प्रोग्राम की जय। सभी भक्तों को धन्यवाद प्रणाम। So the Hare Krishna Mahamantra was preached by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and was freely distributed among all the living entities, irrespective of their caste or creed. Even the Malechas and the dog eaters can utter the Mahamantra in Kalyuga. Hence, it is not restricted to any particular section of society. Example, Haridas Thakur was a Muslim, but he chanted 192 rounds and he was a very ardent and pure devotee. Srila Prabhupada insisted that whichever caste one may belong to, they should follow the process of Shravanam, which is hearing glorification of God, and Kirtanam, singing the praises of the Lord, using different musical instruments. Even the 9 processes of devotional service, which is hearing, chanting, remembering, worshipping, praying, serving, engaging as a servant of Lord, establishing friendly relation with Lord, offering, and finally surrendering everything to Lord, must be joyfully performed. It should be joyfully performed. It is not restricted to Hindus only. These processes are followed in the church also. There is no difference between this process and that process. The main focus is that whatever process one follows in his due capacity, one must become God conscious eventually. So the whole idea is that whatever process you're following, you have to become God conscious from within. The change has to come. God is neither Hindu, Muslim, or Christian. God refers to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Absolute Truth, and the proprietor of this entire cosmic manifestation. But since we are stuck to bodily designations, we get entangled in the illusion and forget the fact that we are all part and parcel of the Supreme Lord Krishna. So we are not the gross body, but actually we are pure spirit souls. Srila Prabhupada quote, cleanliness is next to godliness. There are 4 legs of dharma: satya, truthfulness; tapa, austerity; sauchya, cleanliness; daya, compassion. In material world, people with tamasic and rajasic mentalities are contaminated with lust, greed, anger, enviousness, and hence considered dirty. So Srila Prabhupada says material world means dirty things and degraded things. So to save ourselves from this material dirt, we should engage our mind and senses in service of Lord. Example, cleaning of the temple, decorating the deities, keeping our surroundings clean, because as we do the cleaning act, our heart gets cleansed of the material dirt. For example, chanting helps us to clean and purify our mind. Reading the Shastras helps us to sharpen our intelligence, and doing seva of the Lord cleanses our soul. The more we engage in pure devotional service, the more cleansing takes place within our hearts. Everything in the spiritual world is clear and clean. So if a devotee wants to go back to the spiritual world, he should practice the cleanliness whilst living on this earth in a human form. Cheto Darpana Marjanam, the Sankirtan process cleanses the mirror of our heart of all the dust accumulated for years and previous births, and extinguishes the fire of conditional life, repeated birth and death, and gradually the devotee loses interest in everything that is external. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Mataji,
Please stop recording.
Prabhuji, I'm trying